Welcome back. Here's Lisa checking out the Bangarra Theatre Group, an Indigenous dance company touring Australia.
Welcome to Pulse Television. My name is Lisa and I'm here at GPAC with choreographer Stephen Page from the Bangarra Dance Theatre Group. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're just starting your new show in Geelong and touring Victoria and Tasmania. It's called Kinship. Can you tell us a little bit more about this particular production?
Yeah, this production's really been put together specifically for this tour, originally Victoria and into Tasmania. It consists of two works. It's a previous work called Burlesque, from repertoire work from 2001, and the second work is called ID, which is from our work production called Belong in 2011. There's something nice about doing the older repertoire, because we have younger dancers that have come on into the company, and then sort of having a present work. So it was just sort of, I think, just trying to coordinate and curate the two works together, and having a bit of an old and new, I suppose.
So the work that we just previewed before was from ID.
That's right.
And can you tell us a little bit more specifically about the message of that work?
Yeah, look, ID really was about opposing, I suppose, the Indigenous identity question to the artists of the company. It consists of everything from, a work called Fractions, which is about the exterior judgment that we get from non-Indigenous people about the colour of our skin, I suppose. And so there's a lot of social content in ID, from racism to discrimination, but also there's sections in ID about how proud one is of their heritage and celebrating, I suppose, paying homage to the legacy and the heritage of our culture.
All the dancers involved with the Bangarra Theatre Group, are they all have an Indigenous background, or are they from various parts of Australia and all over?
First question, yes, they're all Indigenous, and they're all from all over from Australia, from WA, from Thursday Island, from Northeast Arnhem Land, Queensland, New South Wales. They represent us nationally. Yeah.
So you're just starting your Victorian and Tasmanian tour. How long is this tour going to be going on for?
It will end in Tasmania. The last show's on the 13th of September, so at the Theatre Royal in Hobart.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today here at Pulse Television. I was here with Stephen Page from Bangarra Theatre Dance Group. Thank you.
Now here's Lisa back with Sally, showing us all that's good about the Bellarine Community Farmers Market.
Good evening. Today, it's my favourite subject. Yes, it's food. And I'm joined today with Sally Waits from the Bellarine Community Farmers Market. Welcome, Sally.
Hi, how are you going?
I'm very good. We're talking about my favourite subject, and that's food.
Well, that's good because that's my favourite topic as well. Yeah, look, I started in January 2012. I just sort of saw a need just to have a produce-only farmers market. We have heaps of markets on the Bellarine, but they are all Sunday combined arts craft. So yeah, this is just produce only. And it's just been growing and growing. It's been really good. Winter we find a little bit hard because we're in an open environment. But generally we are supported really well, not just by the locals, but by the stall holders as well. And because it's food only, they usually have a really, really good day. And it's a beautiful place. It's got a playground, it's got, the dogs can come down, the whole family can come down and have a day out.
The range of stallholders that come to the farmers market, is it just local producers or do you stretch a little further afield?
Yeah, look, we are predominantly local, and I really stress that. I will try and get local producers as much as possible. If there is a gap, I have gone regionally. And we have probably half and half at this point in time. But there is a lot of fruit and veg little farmers out there on the Bellarine that I've yet to tap into. So hopefully over this next year we'll really bump up that.
Now, you were talking about before you had a shared stall. What's the concept behind that one?
Well, that's just so everyone can get involved. So it's not just the bigger producers of the area. We have people with backyard veggie gardens. We have school garden plots. We have community gardens as well. And that's who I want to sort of tap into. I have friends who have excess lettuces or kids coming up from their schools to sell their herbs and things like that. So it's just to get everybody involved because that's the way I sort of grew up as a child. You know, I was always with my mum, growing her veggies. Dad was a farmer. We always did the Saturday morning shop together. So yeah, it's a real family affair and everyone can get involved.
So it's a good, obviously, good family day to come down. What time does it start?
It starts at 9 o'clock and it runs till 1 o'clock. So there's a chance to come down, have a coffee, have something to eat. Kids can have a play, muck around, and then even to have some lunch before you head off home. So yeah, it's a really nice morning out for everyone.
Okay, so the most important thing is, where do we find the Bellarine Community Farmers Market?
Well, at the infamous Ocean Grove Park. I say infamous, it was saved from development 15 years ago, so it's a very environmentally sound sort of place, and a bit of a town institution. So it's on the corner of President's Avenue and the Avenue. So yeah, it's a big park. You can't miss it.
Thank you very much, Sally, for joining us today and telling us all about the Bellarine Community Farmers Market. Hopefully you can get yourself down there, third Saturday of the month. You're listening to Pulse Television. My name is Lisa.
Hello again. Now for something a little bit naughty. Here's Nick with Charlotte, the creator of Sweet Desire, a comedy burlesque show coming to Geelong in September.
Hello, I'm Nick Rennick. Welcome to the Winter Garden, one of Geelong's beautiful cafe venues and galleries. Now joining me today is Charlotte Hukvardi, a Norwegian jack of all trades who's going to talk to us about one of her upcoming shows at GPAC. But first of all, Charlotte, how did you find yourself in Geelong?
Long story short, I went to Greece, I fell in love, then fell out in love in Sydney, and then to get my residency I had to come to Geelong and stay here for 2 years, and then hoopla, I just sort of stayed.
Wonderful. Now, how are you finding Geelong? Do you like it here? How does it compare to Oslo?
How does it compare to Oslo? It's smaller, but more vibrant.
Oh, there you go. Now tell us about your new show, La Sweet Desire, coming to GPAC in September.
Yes, it's a comedy burlesque. We did a show last year called The Sweet Desire, which was the original, and because we had such a success with it, we just thought we'll do another one. So we're doing the prequel, which is all about how the characters came to be, and we've the amount of corsets and colorful wigs, and there's a couple of whips involved, and running around, drunkenness. I think we have 24 bottles of alcohol, and yeah, lots of fun and throwing things about.
Now, when's it on?
It's on the 25th through 28th of September, so we have a short one, and the tickets are sold at GPAC.
Wonderful. Thanks so much for joining us today, Charlotte. And that's Nick Rennick reporting for Pulse Television.